Okay, so my fitting, talk me through it.
Yeah, I mean, it was good fitting. Yeah, we went right through the bag there, from driver down to wedges and putters. You know, and good feedback from you, and performance was great. How you were hitting, you know, your current product. So you weren't leaving me much to try and improve on.
Okay.
But to be fair, that the products perform well. You know, we started with driver. You know, performance in the driver this year with speed is very much, you know, what we're seeing with the products. And you did pick up some club speed, you know, and that's through the technology in the drivers this year.
Yeah.
But crucially matching that up with ball speed. You know, club speed was up, ball speed was up. Still got that nice high launch that you had with your current gamer, but we were able to manage the spin. That slightly different shaft than what you had.
Yeah,
We've gone from a tensei orange into a hazardous smoke yellow, so both a counterbalance that option. Both in stiff, but I would say the profile will maybe play a little bit firmer for you in the hazardous smoke, which was feedback from yourself as well.
Felt boardier in my words, you know, it just felt like it didn't kick as much at the bottom.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's more stable.
Yeah, and I think for you, Al, as much as we're fitting your good shots, we're also fitting your bad ones as well.
Plenty of them.
You worried about turning it over left,
Yeah.
that definitely helped. And we, you know, we did see a jump at times, you know, 3-4 mile an hour ball speed improvement there.
Yeah.
So your carry distance and your total distance was up.
By 8 yards gain, you'll see from that normally, won't you, in carry from that ball speed?
Yeah,
so,
it was.
Which I'm chuffed with. If I can get 8 yards carry speed, that's tremendous at my ability and level of golf and age at the moment as well.
I mean, you know, all levels of golfers, the level that you're playing at, tour level, beginners, 28 handicappers, whatever it may be, we are seeing gains this year, which is incredible.
It felt good, you know, from my point of view. I loved the M5. The M5 felt really nice. This felt a little bit more solid.
Yeah.
I felt that my bad shots went a little bit straighter.
Okay.
Even though I hit some at the neck and the toe, they were still kind of findable.
Yeah.
Rather than being lost ball.
Yeah,
Whereas if I hit the odd bad one with the previous product, not that it was bad, I'd find it to be slightly wider.
Yeah.
So it's gone further and slightly straighter for me. The shaft fitting helps that, the boardier shaft, for
absolutely.
sure, but also the head as well a bit.
Yeah, I think it's the evolution of the product. So taking what was good in M3 and M4, taking what's good in M5 and M6, putting it in the pot, you know, putting all the ingredients together. We're now at Sim and Sim Max, but taking bits of what's good of all them drivers. And I think this year with Sim and Sim Max, we're on to a winner.
Great. And in terms of the irons, what do we sort of see there?
So again, feedback from you is key. You know, being me the fitter in that scenario. You know, one of the things that you said, you love your irons, but maybe if we could get a little bit more distance. Now, in our iron lineup, you know, I would say we've got an iron for everybody. For you, an evolution of the P790 was the starting point, and to be honest, I always thought it was going to be the end point as well, because we went into a P760, slightly smaller profile, maybe not as technology driven as what a P790 is in terms of the speed foam inside. I thought we may see a drop in distance, so that's why I didn't even put that one in play to see. And then I don't really want to go to a sim iron, with it being for you, you know, looks and feel is probably key for you as well. So that's why that P790 has been so good and will continue to be so good.
Yeah, it's great for me.
790, 2919 version versus the 17 version, you know, we are seeing a jump in speed, you know, slightly lower center of gravity location, so it's popping up a little bit higher, which is good. We're getting more control. But, you know, feedback from you, we wanted to see a little bit more spin to the shot, not losing it to the left. You were just turning it over a little bit too much.
Yep.
So lie angle is key because of how you present the golf club through impact. So we need to get it as flat as we can. So 3-degree flat, which is what we have the ability to do with them 790s. Which is, I'm correct in saying yours are 3 degrees flat. Your current gamers as well. Yeah. So we need to take that on board as well when we're doing the fitting. Slight change on the shaft. You had KBS Tour stiff, 120 grams. We tried that in the new ones, but the consistency, for whatever reason, wasn't as where we needed to be.
Yeah, it didn't feel as good either as the shaft you gave me.
Yeah, so we made a slight change into a Project X, but LZ, which stands for a loading zone. That's what the tagline is. Now, as a profile, it's mid-launch, mid-spin, you know, so similar to characteristic to what you had in your KBS Tour. But again, feedback from you and feedback from fittings that I've done with that type of 9, that maybe they feel, you put it there, a little bit boardier, you know, versus the KBS Tour. I'd probably say maybe that's some feedback that I've got. And it did stop you turning it over, you know, the compression was there, you know, as fitters we'll we'll obviously look at the strike, but we'll listen to the noise of the strike, and it was, you know, each one was flush.
Definitely less shots left, still turning over a touch, which I like in my irons, but I didn't feel I had as much fear of the ball going left. Like I get with my current shafts, I get the feeling that the ball's going to pop left and go left a little bit.
Sure.
Especially if I put a bad swing on it, which happens. So when I felt I put a good swing on the new shafts, new clubs, I felt it started down the right hand side and kind of stayed right at target, but was drifting towards target.
Back. Yeah, I mean,
I felt different in transition.
I think key for all levels of golfer is if we've got a little bit of confidence at address that the ball's going to react to what you're going to do, you know, we're halfway there, aren't we?
Perfect.
At that point?
Yeah, trust.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And then with the wedges, we basically changed to the new model, didn't we?
Yeah.
So we just upgraded the same, well, we changed lofts to help with the gapping, because the wedge in the 790s is quite strong. Yeah,
45 degree in the new 790s, which was still the same as, you know, loft as the outgoing 790s that you've had in the bag. Now, my concern with you, and getting some feedback from you there, is going from a 45 degree technology packed iron in a 790 into a performance style wedge at 52 degrees in the mill grind. My concern is it's kind of that double bubble. You know, we've already got a 7 degree gap, but one of the irons is technology driven. So I made a suggestion of going to 50 degree and kind of bridging that gap, dropping the 52, dropping the 56, and then going to 54 after the 50 degree. I think for you, being a versatile player, you have the opportunity to you know, to de-loft it, open it up, you know, play an array of shots. So 50 and 54 in the mill grind too. We went for that chrome option. And then to still give you that versatility like you've had in your current gamer, we've still kept a high toe in there, but again, changed that loft at 58 degree. Now, CG location in that wedge is different to the mill grind. So we have the opportunity to, like you said, you want to play that slightly lower, skid in, hold onto the green. So that was where, for me, feedback from you, making a suggestion of that high toe to sit alongside.
Low spinners are lovely.
Yeah.
That's the ideal option. So great. So basically, my whole set's changing.
Yeah.
Driver, fairway, woods, all going to the sim, matching in the shafts. The irons, we're changing the shafts and the new modern heads. The wedges, we're changing the lofts and also the type of heads, mill grind too. And the putter, we're also putting in, obviously, a spider in 33 inches too, which is
GolfWRX,
similar to my current mod. It's a different head, but same length and shape kind of thing, you know, as in both mallets.
Yeah, I mean, so, the GolfWRX is, we launched it last year, 2019, in 2 colours, the midnight blue and the copper. And they're very much still in the range this year. You know, Rory's still out there playing with the copper. You know, that's been really popular. But we've now got the chalk white as well, which is the one we've suggested. You know, mix it up a little bit.
Match my hair.
Yeah, you said it.
So great. Thank you very much for your help.
Yeah.
So guys, if you've enjoyed today's video, what I'd recommend is you make sure you take the opportunity to go out and get a fitting yourself. It makes a difference. It makes sure you've got the right clubs, and make sure you can trust your clubs when you're hitting them. The TaylorMade products for me have been great. I've seen gains all the way through the bag, obviously not in the wedges, but I've seen gains with the irons, with the fairways, with the driver, in consistency and in length and ball speed. So I'm very much facts.
Yeah.
So if TrackMan or whatever technology we're using tells me it's creating more speed, that means it's going to go further.
Yeah.
Rather than me just going, oh, that one feels like it's gone a bit further, and some
that's
guy telling me, salesman telling me it's gone further. So everything is validated. So make sure you get a proper fitting. Make sure you get on the right technology that justifies your changes. Try out the latest product. It's really, really good. It feels good, it looks good, and it provides better results. So if you enjoyed today's video, please like and subscribe, guys, and also share the video. Also, please keep watching the channel, and hope to see you again here soon.
Cheers.